and now must rise to the...
A critical game 4. Coming your way. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Prince in at the 3. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. You look at Indiana, they'll be pouring their hearts into this game, hoping to take a commanding lead.
This is indeed their best chance to take control of this series. It should be an intense game.
Here's Halliburton. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
You love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. That's what the defender concedes. Go ahead and take it.
Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, they get a hand on it. Lillard outside. The rebound by Nembhard. Open shot, Halliburton. The rebound by the Bucks.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Siakam. Pass to Turner. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Halliburton left side. Here's the pick. Siakam with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. That one misses.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Lillard outside. Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Sims.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Lillard finds Prince. Outside Porter. It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. And the layup is good off the glass. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Rollins in for Damian Lillard. Portis' shot is off.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And that one falls to McConnell. Some changes for Indiana. Jackson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Shepherd. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Trent will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Rollins passes to Trent. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's the break. Here's McConnell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And the basket by Trent.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Halliburton left side. And McConnell the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. McConnell's got 6.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basic.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Pacers leading by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Obi Toppin out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Antetokounmpo uses the glass on the left.
No quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Pass to Rollins. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Halliburton. McConnell with it. Pulls it. Another miss by Halliburton.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Oh, look at Giannis power in.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
McConnell finds Halliburton. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Brent is checked in for Kuzma. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Shot clock at 6. Here's Turner. From down in the low post, it goes. Turner's gotten his first basket of the night.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact, gets the finish.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jackson, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. And Turner with the block.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Here's Nembhard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nembhard's got 5 points.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 2 points inside.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
It's amazing to come to the arena every night just to see what Lillard's going to do.
And Indiana with some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Mathurin.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Halliburton outside. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. 3 for 7 shooting now. Bucks trail by 6. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Here's Portis for 3. And the Bucks miss again. The Pacers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. And he just hasn't been able to get it going.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Prince, the pass to Sims. Jackson outside. Pass to Lillard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Aaron Nesmith picks one up.
And just too good of a shooter for the D not to react to Lillard's pump fake.
Indiana making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. And both free throws good for Lillard.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
McConnell passes to Turner. Up top, Nesmith. McConnell against Lillard. To the paint. Here's Nembhard. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Nembhard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Lillard against McConnell. Now Siakam. No points so far. First shot won't go. The Bucks trail by 4.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Up top, Nesmith. Lays it up and banks it in. Nesmith's gotten his 2nd bucket. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
Looking at this series. Thanks for tuning in.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Indiana leading by 6. On the court right now for the Bucks. They've got Brook Lopez. Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kevin Porter and it's Rollins in at the 1.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Milwaukee making... It's Trent in for Rollins. Porter against Halliburton. Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Trent. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
On the wing, Nembhard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game. left his pocket. Halliburton on the wing. The wide open shot is on the money. And now an 11-point Pacer lead.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Nembhard outside. 13 feet out. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Antetokounmpo on the attack. Can't cash it in from close range. Pacers leading by 11. Nesmith with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. And here's Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Siakam outside. Lets a 3 fly. Nails it from 3. Siakam's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Porter pass to Lopez. And the 3 off target.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Nesmith. Rebound, Milwaukee. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. He's checked in for Indiana. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Prince is checked in for Porter Jr. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Trent. Good on the shot. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Here's Lillard. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Halliburton. Pacers leading by 12. Siakam for 3. And he can't get that one. Here's Prince. He's guarded by Nembhard. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Prince.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to see. It's hauled in by Portis.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Sims can't get it to go. Portis against Siakam. Oh, great D that time from Portis. On the wing, Kuzma. The 3 is up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Indiana earning this break in the action, up 10. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Thank you for that, Allie. Isaiah Jackson is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Halliburton against Porter. Halliburton, no good. The Bucks trail by 8. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
And you see why he's one of the top scorers in the league. Lillard does it in so many ways.
Pass to McConnell. Back to Halliburton. Three-pointer. Doesn't go that time. Milwaukee shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Lillard. Here's Sims. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, the body control of Giannis.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Indiana leading by 4. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Kuzma. Halliburton, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, just one of those nights with Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's put it to the defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Halliburton against Lillard. And Tyrese Halliburton with a 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Prince finds Lillard. The drive by Lillard. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Nembhard outside. Halliburton for 3. Another 3 for Indiana. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Back to Halliburton. Over Lillard. Halliburton, no good. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 7-point differential. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Pacers leading by 5. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Siakam for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
And here's Lopez from the arc. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. Indiana's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. .44 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Halliburton against Lillard. The 3 for Prince. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Halliburton looking for an opening. Pass to Turner. And he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 10.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And that one's good. Lillard. 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
.11 seconds left in the final quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point game here.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Milwaukee calls timeout. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Trent for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're behind by 7. All right, guys, what do you think?
It's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Leaps for it. So Indiana wins it. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A command.